What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Midwest Test Fishing. Today I am putting every single fishing YouTuber into a tier list. Now this is my personal opinions on these. This is also just based off of the videos that I have seen myself. So if you guys have any comments on this, like I placed one way too high or I placed one way too low, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Just like any usual tier list, we have got S, which is for best YouTube channel that I've ever seen. I'm going to watch every single video that you post. A is like, really good, one of the best ones in my opinion, but just not in that S tier. B is just about average. You're a good YouTuber. Just nothing really strikes out as something that I really enjoy. C is just right below that, like, I'll watch your video if there's something that intrigues me. And D is I will only watch it in kind of a rare moon. And I'm just not really that impressed. Now to start off, we are first going to rate Midwest Test Fishing myself, and we're going to put ourselves at D. I've almost got 5,000 subscribers right now, and pretty much everyone here has over 100K, so although I might not be the biggest fan of these channels, I have a lot of respect for the grind and what they've done to get here. First up after ourselves, we have got John B. Now John B is originally from Illinois, and he started off doing a lot of bass content in the Midwest. I'm from Iowa, so a lot of similar waters for the most part. Now his content to me now is almost like, it's like a movie where he's fishing at different places, but it feels like the emphasis on fishing is just not what it was. His videos used to be kind of non-stop bass fishing and stuff along those lines. Now it's like you have a 20-minute shot of like them out on the boat, and it's just not as entertaining as it once was. Still a great channel. I'm gonna put it probably A for now, and then we'll do some readjusting if we need to. Next up, we have got Ace Videos. Now, Ace Video is pretty much the king of catch and cook videos. His videos are amazing. Goes around different states and territories and bodies of water and pretty much will eat anything he catches. And not just fish, he'll eat like alligators, octopus, lobster, you name it. Really high quality. Love the videos. It's going to be an S tier. Right, now we have got Logan Anderson Fishing. Now, Logan, I don't know, he has some kind of affiliation with Guggen Squad or Mystery Tackle Box or what, but he really didn't. Last year, he had about 24,000 subscribers, I think. Now he's multiplied that by 10. He's got like 212,000, and he really was able to achieve that with doing some high-quality shorts, but I watch his videos and I just cringe. I can't. Yeah, like I said, he was able to break out with the shorts, but at the same time, there was one video where he said that he had caught the state record peacock bass in Florida, and it was pure clickbait, and like he had all of these hate comments. He was just trying to figure out if it would get views or not. It's going to be a It's going to be a D tier for me. Above Midwest Test Fishing, but barely. Next up, we have got Kicking Their Bass TV. Don't have a whole lot to say. He does a lot of fishing challenges, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with like budgeting and stuff, which just really isn't my cup of tea. I'm not going to say much about it. Just it's going to be a B tier for me. Then we have got Lojo. Another kind of like 3v3. He really does the challenges with other YouTubers, and it's like Kicking Their Bass TV, where it's good stuff, but it's not something that I'm going to watch much of because I feel like so much of it is a repeat. Like, he would do fishing challenges for holidays, like for Valentine's Day he was fishing with a pink rod or using an orange rod for Halloween, and there just really wasn't much variety. And that's the thing with these bass fishermen when they're only fishing for bass, like there's only so much variety that you can do, and it's going to be with the equipment. It's going to be another D. I'll put him above Kicking Their Bass because he does, in my opinion, have more variety. And then just kind of the same thing with the fishing with Yak Pack. He was one of the guys that fished with Lojo. Just another thing where not overly impressed, but a fine YouTube channel. Gonna go in B. Next up, we have got Lake Fork Guy. Now, if you take all of the Guggen Squad members, he has got to be the most chill Guggen Squad member. Really enjoy his videos. I really enjoyed his old videos. Now he does a lot of diverse stuff with camping and stuff, and I'm not the biggest fan of his personal channel, but whenever there is a Guggen Squad video and he's in it, he's going to be my favorite Guggen Squad member. I just enjoy that kind of chill aspect that he brings to it. It's not overhyped, so he's going to be probably our bottom A tier or top B tier. I'm not quite sure. We'll put him at top of B tier. Next we have got the kayak fisherman. Honestly, I don't know what the name of his channel is, but he catches really big fish from a kayak, muskie, smallmouth, and I think he's in Wisconsin, and it is probably the most chill fishing channel that is big that I've seen. Very quiet, very peaceful. He's a soft-spoken guy. Catches big fish. He's going to be at the bottom of A tier for this video. Alright, now we have got realistic fishing. And this guy kind of puts me on the same... I almost have a similar level of cringiness when watching as Logan Anderson. I respect what he does. He does a lot of fishing with tackle that is budget friendly, and he's all about finding deals, and his big thing is that you don't have to drop $1,000 to catch fish, and I respect that about it, but it's pretty funny. It's neat that he adds like clips of people send in videos of themselves and he adds it in, but you can tell that like he's been using the same one in every video for the past several months, which is fine. It's just a bit funny to me. It's gonna be another D tier for me. Next up, we have got Creek Fishing Adventures. Now, I absolutely love multi-species fishing, and his multi-species fishing in the winter really gets me through when I can't be fishing myself. So I really love his channel. It gets a little bit boring at times, I would say, just because he seems to only fish with like one of those front-facing GoPros. There's not much differential in the camera angle. There is a couple times he has a drone and such, so it's fine, but yeah, there's not much else to say. Love the multi-species. It's going to be I'm going to put it between John B and the kayak fisherman. Now we have got Marlon Baits, and really love his content. The big thing that he does is he makes his own hard baits and does some soft plastic lure molding as well. The baits that he makes are super realistic, and he lives about half an hour away from me. I don't know where, I just know the general area because he fishes the same waters as me, so that's really neat to see. He's going to be an A tier for me. Not A tier, S tier. It's going to be an S tier for me. Next up, we have got 618 Fishing. This guy catches absolutely monster fish. He's really made his channel about fishing spillways, and he has like $3,000 worth of camera gear invested into the channel, and it's such high quality. It's like watching a movie. It's multi-species fishing, and it's big fish, which really checks all of the marks for me for S tier. The thing with Marlin Baits is that I really enjoy the fishing aspect of it. I'm not much of a craftsman or a woodworker myself, so usually I find myself skipping to the later parts of the video where he's actually fishing. So love the content, love the ideas. Just for me, I am there for the fishing part, so it's going to be an A tier rather than an S tier. Then we've got Tactical Bassing. If you are new to fishing or bass fishing, really watching these videos will give you everything you need to know about it. Now, it's only about bass, it's not about other species, so it's going to be the bottom of our A tier just because there's so much great information about bass fishing, but it's really only limited to bass fishing. So some examples are, they'll say like, these are the best lures to throw in this month. So very helpful, but yeah. Now we've got Flare, and I haven't seen a lot of videos of his. I know he started out with doing tutorials and things, and now he does like farming and hunting and all of that, but the fishing videos that I have seen of his are awesome. And I even like, he does some frog catch and cooks, which are awesome. So again, I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but we're going to put it in A. Right, now we have got Ben Milliken Fishing, and I really haven't seen a lot of his videos, and that primarily has to do with his hair. His ponytail, I don't know what the word is to call it, abysmal, and I just can't really watch his videos. Now, he's a great fisherman, catches absolute hogs, and does stuff with Sixth Sense and stuff, but this is my personal opinion, and because of his hair, it's a C tier. I don't know why Tactical Bassin is here twice. We're just going to ignore that. Fletcher the Fisherman is a lot like the Kickin' the Bass TV. They do a lot of videos together. Just, I don't know what to say. Just meh. Fine channel, but B tier. The Debo guy is another local guy. He's from Cedar Rapids, so another guy that's about half an hour away from where I live. I would consider him like a Walmart Tactical Bassin. Does similar videos about like, hey, these are the best lures that I recommend for fishing in these months. Fine, local guy. He's going to be a C tier for me. One rod, one reel, always brings the hype. He really mixes up the challenges and really enjoy watching it. He's going to be top of, let's see. I'll put him in with Flare, Head of Flare. Yeah, we'll put him in between Creek Fishing Adventures and it's going to be bottom of S tier, actually. Then we've got the Thai hog, Thai fishing. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of his videos, but catches tanks. Again, the videos that I've seen, they just haven't been extreme high quality. It's that, again, only the GoPro. So, we'll put him. We'll put him bottom of B. Then we've got Tackle to the People. Now, this guy is different than anyone else because he's got about 500,000 subscribers, and it's pretty much all been from YouTube Shorts. Like, he really monopolized the fishing category of YouTube Shorts. He basically turned the fishing tutorials about Texas rigging and stuff like that into shorts and really blew up from there. He's got really interesting content as well. He mixes it between saltwater and freshwater, which is awesome to see. He's going to be an S tier for that. Yeah. Catfish and carp, don't have a whole lot to say. Just wholesome videos, very knowledgeable. He's going to be top of A tier. First State Fishing is a guy who, I'd almost say if Creek Fishing Adventures and Ace Videos like had a baby. Does a lot of the catch and cooks, which is neat. Also does creek fishing, which I also love. I just feel like it's not, for some reason, I just don't like him as much as Ace Videos, but I enjoy the catch and cook aspect. So he's going to be top of A tier. And last up, we've got Brendan Miller, who really became popular with his fishing pet peeves. Great content. For me, I don't know, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but he might have been the first person who really brought the 1v1 fishing challenges to YouTube. He was the first person that I saw who did that. And he really was S tier quality for a while. His videos have kind of drifted off a little bit, become a little less relevant, but he's really brought it back. He does lure hunting to where when his local pond drains, he'll go out and pick those up, and really love that content, so it's going to be an A tier for me. We'll put him, yeah, top of A tier. Well, there you guys go. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this list.